Hi. Hi, Georgie. This
Oh,
is this is Gabby. How are you?
yeah, I'm fine. I'm very good. It's a good morning today. I'm just about to go to my work, to my job at the moment, but I have 20
Okay.
minutes before.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. I'm so happy that we can connect online.
Yes, me too. That's a great pleasure for me.
Wonderful. So, can I ask where are you?
Oh, yeah, sure. At the moment, I'm located in Mexico, and the central part of Mexico. The name of the province or the state is San Luis Potosí.
Okay, wonderful. I'm always curious to know where Go Natural English students are living because we have students from all over the world. It's really, really great to know that you're there in Mexico. Tell me about your interest in learning English. Is it for work or for personal reasons or something else?
I believe always is for personal reasons. As you know,
Okay.
language is a tool for communication. It's a way that you can use to connect with other people from all over the world, from different backgrounds. And actually, at the moment, my job is as a technical support specialist for Honeywell, a global big company. I believe
Yes.
you know all the products of the Honeywell company.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a big company, very famous company. That's excellent. So you need English for work as well.
Oh yes, of course. And
Uh,
really, my activities, my work activities are related with taking calls from my customers all around. Well, not all around the world, but from Mexico, Puerto Rico, Virgin Islands, Canada, and of course the U.S., United States. We're
wow.
all over the country.
Do you take calls in Spanish and English?
Yes, but
Okay.
mostly 90% of the time in English, of course.
Your English sounds great. Your accent is really clear, and you sound very American to me, actually. So, congratulations on your English speaking. I'm curious, why did you choose Go Natural English? What are you interested in learning more about?
Well, yeah, that's a good question, of course. And my interesting is that you need to have a deep insight, to know more from the inside the language, in
Hmm.
order to use them to use it more clearly with um, a great emphasis or a great focus on what you need, and maybe in that way I can gain access to a to a different position on my work, different operations vacancies for the company,
Yeah.
and yeah, I need to ameliorate, to grow for better.
Let me ask
Mm-hmm.
you, how do you think you're doing in our fluent communication course? Tell me, how are you doing? Are you able to study? Are you able to learn something? Have you learned something new?
Yes, of course, the phrasal. Phrasal verbs is always not a nightmare, but sometimes it's very difficult to understand what's going on with the phrasal verb. Really,
Definitely.
that to be honest with you, they're very interesting, very funny, and let me ask you this: um, it is possible to create a phrasal verb from nowhere. I mean, if you
Mm,
to take a if you take one verb, if you imagine using a verb like is not usually used as a phrasal verb, but it's possible to transform any verb, any normal verb into a phrasal verb.
really, you have to learn the phrasal verbs one by one. There can be
Yeah.
some similarities, like out. Of course, it always implies like to remove or to leave, to exit, to delete. It can be something like that, but maybe there's a more specific meaning. So it's really something you have to focus on and look at the examples and see how people use the phrasal verbs. But to answer your
Mm.
question, definitely you cannot just make a phrasal verb from any verb. It would be like,
Yeah.
creating a new language. I'm not sure if people would understand.
Yes, yes, I understand. So basically, you need to understand the phrasal verb, each phrasal verb in context.
Yeah, in context,
Yeah,
for sure.
to be applied correctly.
Yeah, I like to always connect phrasal verbs with the situation when you might use them because it will help you to remember them. So if you think about a phrasal verb, for example, get out, I might think about taking the bus. Like I need to get, or sorry, not with the bus, maybe with a train. I would say I need to get out at Central Square, the train stop, or I need to, or maybe with work, I need to get out of work early today because I have an appointment. So I like to think about situations. Tell me more about how you're doing in the course because as far as I know, we haven't heard too much from you on SpeakPipe or on Facebook. Did you know, or you can use SpeakPipe? Do you know about this?
Oh yes, definitely. To be honest, I want to start over from the course again, from the
Okay,
beginning, to make a complete review of all
great.
the lessons. And I like the grammar. The I always try to spend some time with the exercise, the quizzes, grammar quizzes. I like the grammar a lot. And I know it's not always the best way to proceed with a learning approach or a learning achievement.
Hmm.
But yes, I want to review all the courses by part, step by step, but part by
Good.
part. And
Yeah.
one interesting question for me at this point is what is the future of the course?
Mm.
Well, it is. I understand this is a an active, a self-motivated learning community. So
Yeah.
the course will be there for the future. We can interact in the future with different classes. How can, for example, for me,
Yeah.
it's important. How is possible to give back, to contribute with the
Ah,
community,
I
with
love
additional
that.
exercises,
That's an
future plans, or I don't know.
What a nice question. I love that idea. So you can, of course, stay in our Facebook community forever. And
Yeah.
I love your idea of giving back, helping. If there's questions, you can, respond, you can give your opinion. Still, there's a few more weeks in the course. So I want to encourage you to use SpeakPipe a lot and benefit from
Yeah.
the feedback from the teachers. I've spoken with several students this week, and they all said, "Wow, we really love SpeakPipe because we can get corrections and feedback and encouragement from the teachers." So I encourage you to keep using it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes, I will.
great.
It's a great tool for communication and of course feedback. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know you have to go to work soon, but do you have any other questions for me before we finish our call?
It's well, it's just my opinion. It's a great way to be in contact, to be engaged with your learning achievements, and yeah, I appreciate all the time of the for all the material.
Oh,
I know
thank you.
it's a hard work to produce every a short video can take you many hours of work
It's
and for
true.
editing for
Thank you for appreciating that. I am really happy to hear that you're enjoying the course and the materials. And I'm really impressed with your English too. Your speaking is excellent. And I just want you to learn more phrasal verbs, more expressions, and feel even more confident with that.
oh well maybe I will have the chance to produce some exercises. So my idea is to analyze
Yeah,
concepts like, for example, the structure of the present perfect continuous verbs
yeah,
that are very interesting or confusing most of the times. So in order to have a great great visual about its usage
yeah,
or the concepts when you can apply a continuous perfect progressive time verb
yeah.
tense, sorry.
No,
Tense verb.
absolutely. It's a good way if you want to create an analysis. It's a good way for you to practice, but also it's a good thing maybe you can share with other people through our Facebook group and they can benefit from your
Okay.
work too. That would be amazing. I wish you all the best with your work and with your English studies.
Okay. No problem. I'm running out of time. I need to to leave the call because I
Yeah.
have 3 minutes, 2 minutes
Ah,
more.
go, go, go. Okay, thank you so much, George. You have a wonderful day.
Excellent. Thank you, Gabby.
Okay,
You
thank
too.
you. Bye.